Welcome back to another episode of CEH. Like I've mentioned in the post somewhere here seen, I wasn't able to create a video last week because of several incidents, but most importantly because I was participating in a tournament and have been on the go because of work stuff. But now we are back stronger than ever and we have a really big collaboration with our boy Katabare and GTC. Before we start though, big shout out to GTC and Katabare. Katabare also recorded one game with us. Feel free to check him out down below. And obviously our boy GTC as well is linked down below as well. Without further ado, let's jump straight into today's CEH game. First, we have Lord Demonic Goose on Rakdos the Muscle. Then we have our boy GoToCombatMTG on Arcum Dagsson. Next we have Katabare, our man, on RogThras, Turbo Grill. And last but not least, we have me, Schusta, on Lumra, Bellow of the Woods, aka Ruler of the Wild.
I have
good
no
new
game.
Gemstone, pitch a Tezzeret.
Someone like to choose the stickers I'll be using.
I'll say number 4.
5, 6.
Delusionaries, so 6 is the highest. The Luxury Suit is land for turn. I'm going to tap the Luxury Suit and I'm going to play Shambling Gas and then I pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's an island. Here's a mirror converter. Pass.
I'll do Roger, Tropical, Romox. Force of Negation is the way. I already screwed it up, but okay. I'll do a Thrasius. I'll do Thrasius pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, return. We will start off with a Mox Diamond, pitch Sanctum of Eternity. I will put into play a tapped Shifting Woodlands, and then I'll sadly move to my end step with 5 cards in hand and pass.
Untap, keep, draw for turn. Phyrexian Tower as land for turn. Play Chromok, exile Shriekmaw. Sacrifice the Shambling Gas with the Phyrexian Tower for 2 black. When it dies, I get a treasure token, 2 black. Tap Luxury Suit, Chromok, and sacrifice treasure token to cast Rakdos. So that I pass it on.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Woo! Top deck and island. Let's go. Here's an Arcum. Alright, pass.
I'll untap, go to draw. 1, 2. I would like to play a Lotus Cobra. Shock in a Breeding Pool. I'll get a mana. It's gonna fizzle and I'll pass.
Draw for turn, Forest for turn, 1, 2, 3, Horizon Explorer. Insane draw. With 4 cards in hand, I'll move to my end step.
Tap, keep, draw for turn. I'm going to play Great Furnace as land for turn. Tap the Chromok, Mask of Dark Ride. I'm going to sacrifice it with the Phyrexian Tower. Black mana, exile the top card of my library. It's Impulsive Pilfer.
Pass on Troger.
Pay 21 life, 7 red mana. I'm going to pay 8 mana, and I'm going to use Rakdos' ability to sacrifice the Treasonous Ogre, targeting my own library. I'm going to exile Birgi, God of Storytelling, Golgari Park, a Swamp, and Badlands. And 1 and 3 casting Birgi, and 1 cast Impulsive Pilferer. Mana immediately back, and then spend 2 to cast the Golgari Park. Sadly, what I'm doing ends here. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's tap this. Floated blue. Tap Arcum, sacrifice Myr. 1000-year elixir. Phyrexian Metamorph. ETB, enter as Nimble Pilfer. Tap this to tap 1000-year elixir to untap Arcum. Sacrifice my Phyrexian Metamorph. I'll make a treasure and I'll go search. I think it's a portal.
Before you decide to do that, if you can't win here, I think it's actually bad that you take that. Because Rakdos has 4 creatures, he can decide to sacrifice Birgi, the Nimble Pilferer, and the thingy there. So he gets insane value from that. And if you don't win here, he could potentially just win in his next turn. Because he has one part of the infinite combo already in play.
I just don't want to start. I just don't want to give him. Yeah, I guess that you're probably fair. Chromatic Ori. Here's tap Chromatic Ori for Nardul. 2 more mana. Cast Imposter Mech.
You could go Rakdos.
Yeah, I think that's probably the choice here is Rakdos. I'll get a Rakdos because that makes a lot of sense. And I'll pass.
In your end step, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice Impulsive Pilfer with Rakdos, targeting my own library. I'm going to exile Sacrifice, and I get the treasure.
I already untap, bro. I'll play a Dryad Arbor, mana, Lotus Cobra, and that's the only time I can actually do a Thrasius activation.
Let's go!
No fucking way. He did it.
There is not a chance.
Oh my god. You're getting so fucked.
Pass here.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah guys, I think it's time. I'll cast a Summoner's Pact.
I think I know what he's getting, guys.
What am I getting?
You're getting an Elvish Spear Guide.
Ah, fuck you, man. Funny story. Top card of library.
Right on top. Yeah.
Castle Garenbridge. 1, 2, 3 mana, 4 mana with every Spirit Guide, 6 with Castle Garen Bridge. We attempt the most sad Lumra ever.
Your graveyard?
I have a Sanctum of Eternity in my graveyard.
That wins the game. I feel like if you get enough lands. You have no sack outlet though. You could win though.
Yeah, if I hit Lotus
think
Creek, Mirror Pool, and Iron Archway.
I guess, yeah, I'll pass on Lumra. Probably should counter it, but...
ETB on the stack, fine to resolve. Let me show you 4 non-land cards. Endurance, Echoing Deeps, 6, and a Forest.
Yay, that gets you there, dude.
Where does it get me besides crying a river? Forest, and it will enter as a copy of Forest, I guess. 2 green, 1 colorless, additional cost Eldritch Evolution.
We're fucked.
If you think that, just count it. I mean, I can technically whiff here. You guys gotta decide.
I'm gonna activate Rakdos and sacrifice Nardul. I'm targeting myself. Yeah, so this sacrifices and comes back because it has Undying. And top card is a Simulacrum Synthesizer. Let's go, boys.
No fucking
There's nothing.
And you get 2 cards equal to the mana value.
Oh, sweet. Flusterstorm. How much mana do you have?
0.
Crack my treasure, Flusterstorm it.
Pass turn, and now we lose to Rakdos.
This has a...
Okay, I'm going to tap the Phyrexian Tower to sacrifice the Golgari. When it dies, I'm going to put it on top of my library. So I'm going to exile the Golgari and Marsh Flat. And I have 2 black floating. I'm going to spend 2 black and tap the Great Furnace. And I'm going to cast Wrong Soul Trader. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, create a treasure token.
This is where we respawn, right? Right,
Yeah.
Lumra player?
This is one of the points where you should interact with it, because with a sack outlet it can get pretty disgusting.
Here's a force pitching an Urza.
I'm going to spend 2, and I'm going to cast the Golgari Flag. Digi trigger, I get another red. I'm going to use the red. I'm going to cast Sacrifice, sacrificing Digi as additional cost. Rakdos trigger, targeting my own library.
I would like to pay 2 life for a mental beast.
City of Traitors, Goblin Recruiter, and Arid Mace. Tap the Chromox, and I'm going to cast Songs of the Damned. Currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to spend 2 of the black mana to cast the Goblin Recruiter, Seeker Goblin, Skirk Prospector, and Hexing Squelcher. I'm going to use Rakdos. I'm going to sacrifice the Golgari. I'm going to put it into the graveyard. I'm going to put 1 Soul Trader on top. I'm going to exile 1 Soul Trader and the Skirk Prospector. Pay 1, casting the Skirk Prospector. Skirk Prospector is going to sacrifice the Goblin Recruiter for red mana, and I'm going to exile Seeker Goblin and Hexing Squelcher. I'm going to spend 3 to cast the Sticker Goblin.
Let's activate Rakdos, sacrifice Arcum, City of Traders, Island, Command Beacon, Nexus of Becoming. That does nothing.
Sticker Goblin enters. Again, I'm going to put Delusionary on it, so it's going to get me 6 mana. Sacrifice it to the Skirk Prospector to add another red mana. And I'm going to exile the top 3 cards. They are Therapy, Desperate Plea, and Awful Snout. Pay 3, and I'm going to cast 1 Soul Trader. Pay 1, evoke Awful Snout. When it leaves the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. I'm going to respond to its sacrifice trigger by sacrificing it to the 1 Soul Trader, creating a treasure token to exile 6. The top 3 cards of my library. They are Orcish Bowmasters, Mana Confluence, and Mind Slicer. 3 red and 1 of the black floating. Encore, Impulsive Pilfer from my graveyard, so I get 3 copies of it. I'm going to just sacrifice the 3 copies for 3 red mana and 3 treasures with the Skirk Prospector. So, God of Whispers, Physician Agent, Dark Ritual, 3 red floating, and 3 treasures. Spend stuff I have floating to cast Mind Slicer. I'm going to sacrifice Mind Slicer to the 1 Soul Trader, paying 1 life.
Discard nothing.
A Swan Song.
Arid Archway and Blossoming Tortoise.
The first brings in my hand. I'm going to exile top 4 cards. Gemstone Caverns, Crick, Bloodstained Mire, Deadpool. Go after treasure. Critical. A2, Orcish Bowmaster. Going to end. Kill the Lotus Cobra. Pass 1. Pay 1 life. Sacrifice the Orcish Bowmasters for another treasure. And I'm going to exile top 2 cards of my library. Breach, Bloodpet. Pay 1 floating. Cast Bloodpet. Sacrifice Bloodpet. Add a black. Exile top card of my library. Sephiroth. Oh, finally. Pay 3, cast Sephiroth, Dark Prospector, sacrificing itself to its own ability to exile the top card of my library. It's Flamekin Harbinger. Spend the red, cast Flamekin Harbinger, Ingot Shua. And at this point, I'm pretty sure I can keep going until I win.
I feel like I'm good to scoop it.
I mean, at this point, I think he just has it. He can't die because he has Sephiroth and the Warren Soul Trader.
I basically need to fight the Forsaken Miner when I...
Yeah, I'm good to scoop.
Fun by me. This game was so insane. Holy shit. Not only did I win attempt on turn 3, I was able to politic GTC to not get Phyrexian Paul fucking me completely, and it was so unlucky that he actually top decked the Flusterstorm. But in the end, we saw it didn't matter because he had always a Force Will in hand. I'm even more excited about this game because even though Rakdos the Muscle is a pretty fringe deck, he managed to win attempt on turn 4 3 single times, even though he got stopped several times before. It was pure cinema. It took like 20 minutes for him to resolve the win, or rather gets to the point where we just say, okay, we can scoop here, because at this point he can just look through his library and he only needs Forsaken Mana. Just a quick reminder, Forsaken Mana just says whenever he commits a crime, he can pay a black and then returns Forsaken Mana back into play from his graveyard, and that's a combo with Phyrexian Altar and Rakdos the Muscle, or Fallen Soul Trader and Sephiroth. That game was pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out GTC and our boy Katabare's game. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to leave a like, a follow, and a comment down below how you liked today's game. And we will see each other in the next video. Bye bye!